right, everybody, the first step to coil rolling is to dampen the surface where you're going to be rolling your coils. Now, you don't want it to be sopping wet, but you do want it to be damp because if it's not damp, it will dry out your coils while you're rolling them. Second step is you're going to take your lump of clay and you're going to remember that this amount of clay is going to make a super, super long coil. So don't overdo it. Take an amount of clay, especially if you're a beginner, that you feel comfortable working with, and start it off with a little bit of a roll. Okay? So that's the start. Then we're going to give it a twist. Now, the reason why we're giving it a twist is because a twist is naturally round, and that will make it easier to roll a coil. Now, you'll notice my hands, nice and flat, fingers up, up, up. Give yourself a stretch, and you want to roll from the bottom of your palm all the way to your fingertips if you can, spreading your hands out as you go. So notice I'm pulling the coil out. Now, while you're rolling, if you notice that you get a flat section, give it a little bit of a twist, and that'll help roll that part out. If it's still not working for you, some people find that they take like a flat piece of wood, that rolling a coil with that is a lot easier for them. So you might try that. And again, if you feel like a flat section forms, go ahead and give it a nice twist, and that will help you roll that out. All right, now you're thinking, oh, I don't have a piece of wood like that at home. What am I gonna do? I don't own pottery tools, I'm just starting. Well, a book works really well. A nice hardbacked book that you don't care about, like an old chemistry book, an old physics book. Now, don't get me wrong, I love physics and chemistry, but they come in giant books, so that will definitely help. Now, the coil that we're looking for in class is about this size or bigger. Bigger is easier for new students, but notice this one is about a 1/2 inch. Okay, so if we measure this one with a ruler, then this one would be about a 1/2 inch. When you're rolling your coils for class, if you're having trouble with this, you might go up to 3/4 of an inch, okay? So if you look at your fingers, 3/4 of an inch is about your thumb, okay? And slightly bigger than your thumb is an inch. So if you go about the size of your thumb, that's gonna be 3/4 of an inch. All right, that's how you roll coils. Step 1, dampen your surface. Step 2, start your clay out with a roll and make sure not to pick too much, because notice that small piece gave us this big roll. And if we connect it, that's gonna be a pot that big, okay? Step 3, start rolling with your fingers pointing up, up, up to the sky, using your whole hand, and roll out, 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 the same direction you want your clay to go. If your clay starts to flatten, we're gonna give it a twist, a twist, a twist, a twist, and that's gonna make rolling it easier. But if you have trouble with your hands, maybe your hands hurt, or you have a disability that limits your hand use, a nice hard book will work really well, or a piece of flat wood will work really well. I'll give you a big hint. At the Home Depot, you can get floor samples for free. So if you go to Home Depot, you can get some nice hard floor samples for free, and you can use that in your pottery. All right, go get started rolling coils. Have a great day.